So as you guys know, this is Fergus and he has been our home on wheels for over 2 years now.
And as you know as well, we keep breaking down, and this year we just want a trouble-free trip.
So as you can probably tell by the title of this video, we've had to make the hard decision of getting a new van. A van that we know is not going to break down on us.
Are you ready to see it?
Let's go.
Ta-da!
This is our new tiny home on wheels, which is a 1978 Volkswagen T2.
Tired.
That needs a lot of work.
Just a little bit.
But I can promise you it's not going to break down. And Fergus is not going anywhere.
No. So let us give you a van tour of our brand new van.
So similar to Fergus, this van needs a name and we don't know what to call it yet. So if you have a suggestion for name of this van, leave it down in the comments and we're going to be picking one of your guys' names to call this van. So as soon as you come into the van, this van is laid out a little bit differently to Fergus because in fact this time we're going to have 3 seats up the front, so we're not able to walk in and out from the front to the back like we can in Fergus. But it's not that bad because we are able to jump over it when we need to. But right here, I think we're going to have the kitchen, so it's just going to be laid out slightly different to Fergus. There's going to be a kitchen here that maybe have a pull-out drawer going this way, and then of course this here area right here is going to be the main living area. But the fact that the kitchen is on this side right now, we might be able to put more seating area right here, and where Annie is going to be the rock and roll bed like in Fergus.
This is going to be where the rock and roll bed is going to be, and of course, like in Fergus, my chill area right here around the back. Something cool about this van is that we have this extra window which lets in a lot of light. As you can see, there's no glass in the windows yet, but we do have a cool louver window that is going to be such a cool addition to this camper van.
You also don't have doors.
Yeah, actually that's a big thing.
So this is the cool window that we found for the van. It's an original one out of a Volkswagen and it's the louver system, so like the open like that. So that's going to be pretty cool in Fergus, and it will let in Fergus. No. We are so used to saying Fergus. In our new van, whatever you guys call it, this is going to be a cool feature to have in it so you can let a load of breeze in, because in Fergus we don't have a window. So this is what it's going to really look like from the inside. It's going to look something like this.
That's cool.
What's it like from inside?
Really nice. I like it.
And then you can close it.
Cool. One concern I have about these windows is how secure are they? I just feel like you could be sleeping and somebody just reaches in and grabs your foot.
Hello!
Oh my god. This van, like, what have we done?
I don't know what we've got ourselves into.
A lot of work.
So moving on to the back of the van, this here is the rear door, and it's slightly different compared to Fergus because obviously it's a different van, different engine and a different layout. So right under here you have your petrol tank, whereas in Fergus it's up in the front, and under here is where the engine is. But before all that, we need to do a little bit of work on this door because the previous guy did a little bit of shady work and it just doesn't look the best. So we're going to have to get cutting, welding and primering. And also it's much higher than Fergus. So as I just said, it's a little bit different to Fergus and it's much higher. Under here is where the heart of the van lies, and I can guarantee we're not going to have any breakdowns.
Hi.
So right here where Annie is where the engine should be. Now this van doesn't come with an engine, but we don't have an engine. Well, we bought an engine. We don't know if it runs yet. But we have to do a little bit of work to it and get it fitted right under here. And this van would have originally came with a 1600 air-cooled engine, but now we just have air. We've no engine.
I mean,
unless you want to do the pushing.
I'm fine. But we do have a gearbox, which is a big help. And we also don't have any tail lights either. Well, any lights. There is a lot to do here.
So since this van did not come with an engine, we had to source an engine ourselves. So let's go and show you the engine that we got for Veronica. I like the name Veronica. This is going to be the heart of our new van, a 1600 air-cooled engine, just like the Beatles. Hopefully this is reliable, even more reliable than Fergus, because Fergus is not reliable. But everything is here for the engine. It just kind of needs rebuilt and put back together with a little bit of love and attention. And afterwards we should be singing and we should be good to go. I don't think that's right here. There we go.
That's Shane's other Volkswagen. He has a problem.
I need to stop buying Volkswagens.
You do.
Moving up to the front of the van where we'll be doing all the driving. There's not really much happening. This van is missing part of the dash. The wiring is everywhere. The glove box is missing. The steering wheel doesn't steer. We have to put in a steering box. We have to do all that sort of stuff. We don't even have a seat yet. We're waiting on a driver's seat. So there's not really much going on up here in front. Up in the front of the van, we are going to be able to fit 3 people, not like Fergus, because we have this double bench seat where 2 people can sit. And in the future, we will have a driver's seat where I'll be doing all the sitting. And it's just so funny to sit up here and there's nothing really going on. But just look how cool the handbrake is on this van. And to let it go, you have to twist. That's the technology from 1978.
It's fun to think that there's only 4 years of the difference between this van and Fergus. Fergus is super high tech.
We're still going around in circles.
Yeah, those wheels aren't moving.
Another thing about this van is it's not a pop-up, it's a tin top. So it's going to be very small. It's going to be hard to live in. But we'll make it work.
It's actually shorter than Fergus because the van...
No, it's
the van is higher itself.
It's the same length.
Yeah, but inside is smaller.
Inside is smaller.
Because the van is higher.
And the width is maybe 5 centimeters narrower. But it's all good up here. This is the good bit. The front of the van, this whole entire section is brand new. The good thing about this van, all the welding has been done, well, nearly all of it. This here is all brand new, so we don't have to worry about that. It is solid as a rock, no rust whatsoever. So let's move down to the side. So on the side of the van, again, it is all pretty solid. All this whole entire section is brand new. It's all been welded in, so it leaves us having no welding to do. We just really have to get the van ready for paint, and that's it. Moving on to the back. So at the back of the van, a lot of work has already been done. This whole entire section is brand new. This whole entire section is brand new. Now this here door does need a little bit of work along here. And so if anybody watching has a few spare parts for a T2 that want to sell them, let us know, because we are looking for a tailgate, a sliding door, and loads of other things. So let's move around to the side. So as I said before, this whole entire section is brand new. This is all solid and it's all ready for primer. And we need a sliding door lock mechanism slider. We need a sliding door. We have all the windows. We need doors. We need a van. So that concludes the outside tour of our new van. And don't forget, we also need bumpers, we need headlights, we need indicators, we need a grille. We need wipers, we need a wiper motor.
Jesus.
What have we done?
Oh my god.
This is going to take a lot of work. A lot of work. So, don't you worry guys, Fergus is not going anywhere. This could be like this in 10 years time. It needs a lot of work. This is basically Fergus's aunt or uncle.
Older brother. Older sister.
So leave it down in the comments. Which one is going to give more trouble? Fergus or the mystery van? Maybe Veronica. I like the name Veronica. I just can't believe it one time. So you guys might be wondering how we came about owning a T2. You're probably wondering a lot of things because the man, but you're probably wondering why we own a T2 now, and it's actually because a subscriber reached out to us. He had this van and he was looking to get rid of it, and he wanted us to have it, so we bought the van off him, and now we are, I don't know what we're doing. We're going to try to build this van.
So we have a lot of decisions to make over the next few months. This van is originally Tiaga green, and we have to decide what color we are going to go for. We are thinking about painting it yellow and white, because when we were painting Fergus, we didn't know if we should go two-tone or one-tone, and we ended up going for just one-tone because we don't have a window there on the kitchen. So because this one does have that window, we will be able to paint it two-tone. So leave down in the comments what color you would go for if you go for two-tone, just one. I don't know, I just love to hear all the ideas, because right now we are very lost with, as Shane calls her, Veronica.
Get care, Veronica.
I'm not a lover of Veronica. Please guys, suggest something better in the comments, please.
You leave Veronica alone. Annie has just come up with the name Emerald.
Because there's any here in the key. See, that's just green. I mean, it's better than Veronica.
Emerald's not really a van name.
Why not?
Neither is Fergus, but
we like Fergus.
as you guys can tell by the video, that this van needs a hell of a lot of work, and I don't even know where to start or what is the first thing that we should do. But if you're a company or if you're a brand that would like to come aboard and help with this van build, we would be greatly appreciated. Or if anybody has any spare parts that are willing to sell them, get in contact with us, because we need a lot of stuff.
So please leave down in the comments a suggested name for this van, because Shane wants to call her Veronica and we have to stop him, because Veronica is not a nice name for this van.
It screams Veronica.
It doesn't. Also leave down in the comments what color you would go for, if you'd go for two-tone, one-tone, and just basically what you would do with this van, because we are so lost.
Veronica screams yellow and white.
It's not Veronica.
But as always guys, that is today's video. Don't you worry, Fergus is not going anywhere.
No.
Fergus is here to stay. We're going to be travelling more in Fergus than we will in this, because it's going to be a long time before this gets back on the road.
Be a lot of pushing.
Be a lot of pushing. So you're usually going to see random van build videos coming up on the channel over the next couple of years. Until we get Veronica up on the road. And we'll let you guys decide what you want to call this van. I go for Veronica. What do you go for?
I don't know, but you just came up with Veronica 5 minutes ago and you're going for it like really strongly.
Come on, Veronica. But we'll see you in the next video guys. Thanks for watching. Pick Veronica.
Bye.